Dvipadipedam variations. As you inhale, press firmly on your feet and raise your pelvis towards the ceiling, chin down, neck flat. As you exhale, unwind your spine vertebra by vertebra, pelvis to the floor. Inhale, press on your feet and raise your pelvis all the way up until the back of your neck is flattened into the floor. And exhale, unwind your spine, coming down vertebra by vertebra, pelvis on the floor. Inhale up, stretching in the front of your belly. Exhale down, rolling across each vertebra on the way down. This time, as you inhale and raise the pelvis, raise your arms over your head to the floor behind you. And as you exhale, lower your arms as you lower your pelvis back to the floor. And inhale, raising the pelvis, unwind your spine, raising your arms over your head to the floor behind you. And exhale, roll down vertebra by vertebra as you return your pelvis and your arms to the floor at your waist. And inhale, raise your arms, raise your pelvis, stretch your upper back and neck, and exhale down, back to the starting point. And rest. Next, Chakravakasana. Roll to your side and come up to all fours. Shoulders vertically above your wrists, hips vertically above your knees. As you inhale, pull back on your hands, lift your chest and lift your chin a little bit, stretching in the front of your belly. As you go down, tighten your belly, round your low back, drop your chin, bend your elbows, chest to your thighs. As you come forward, lift the chest away from the belly, coming forward, stretching in the front of your body. As you go back, rounding the low back, stretch the low back, drop the chin, chest to the thighs. Inhale forward, lift the chest away from the belly, stretching in the front. Exhale back, rounding the low back, chin down, stretch the low back. Now, Vajrasana. Slide your hands behind your back, palms up, hands on the sacrum. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, standing up on your knees, hands together above your head. As you exhale, tighten your belly, round your low back, sweep your arms behind your back, palms up, hands on the sacrum, forehead on the floor. Inhale, arms wide, lead with the chest, standing up on your knees. Exhale, tighten the belly, bending forward, chest to the thighs, forehead on the floor. Stretch the low back. Inhale, arms wide, chest away from the belly, flattening the upper back, arms overhead. Exhale, tighten the belly, stretch the low back, forehead to the floor, chest on the thighs. Inhale, arms wide, standing up on the knees. And exhale, sitting on your heels, palms on your knees, and rest. Next, Bhujangasana variations. Lie on your stomach, forehead on the floor, palms by your lower ribs, elbows up, and knees together. When you inhale, you're going to use your back muscles, not your hands and arms, to lift your chest. As you inhale, lift the chest towards the end of the inhale, lift the chin. Use the back to lift your chest. Exhale, down, forehead to the floor. As you inhale and using the back lift the chest, pull back on your hands, pushing your chest forward, pulling your ribs away from your pelvis. Exhale, down, forehead on the floor. Relax the back at the end of exhale. And inhale, using the back, lift the chest, pulling back on the hands and lifting your chin at the end of the inhale. Exhale, down, forehead to the floor. Now, we're going to open the feet a little wider than your hips. And as you inhale, pulling back on the hands, lift your chest, pushing the ribs forward and lift the chin towards the end of the inhale. Exhale, down, forehead on the floor. Inhale, pulling back on the hands, pushing the chest forward. Lift your back and lift your chin. Exhale, coming down, forehead on the floor, relaxing your back at the end of exhale. Inhale up, lifting the chest, lifting the chin at the end of the inhale, and exhale down, forehead on the floor. Now, widen your legs a little beyond the width of your shoulders. Inhale, pulling back on the hands, lift the chest. Towards the end of the inhale, lift the chin. As you exhale down, drop the chin, forehead to the floor, and relax the back. Inhaling up, pulling back on the hands, lifting the chest, using the back muscles. Exhaling down, forehead to the floor, relaxing those back muscles. And inhale, pull back on the hands and lift the chest. Feel the back muscles working. And exhale down, dropping the chin, forehead to the floor, relax the back. This time, inhale, lift the chest. And then, pushing on your hands, push yourself back to your hands and knees. Bring your knees to...
Okay, so we get to rest a bit here, but we're gonna come into a nice shoulder opener from this position. It will be helpful to keep your strap or your towel right next to you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place our right hand alongside our ribs. The left hand is gonna extend right in line with the shoulder, palm facing down. From that, we're going to clip this left shoulder under, roll over to the left side. I'm gonna lift my right leg up, bring the foot behind me, and I'm gonna use that as a kickstand. Sometimes there's a lot of space between the mat and my head, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a block as a little pillow here. So just make sure that the left shoulder is clipped under. Okay, it's tucked under. From here, we're gonna reach the right hand up. On an exhale, we're gonna reach behind us. And this is the little tricky part here, it's finding that other hand. So to do that, you might need to lower the other hand down a bit more and find it, okay? Once you found it, use a strap, or again, if it's available to you, interlace your fingers. Now, just a little note, no need to force anything in the practice. Just be mindful about your body's limits and honor that. It's okay. Again, it's about how you feel. Are you getting a stretch? If you are, that's great. You're doing it right. Okay, so once you found your strap or your fingers interlaced, we're gonna find more of a opening in this pose. Now we wanna do that by leaning the head back, drawing the shoulder blades together, pushing the chest forward. It should feel really good. And if it's not good, see if there's some resistance physically or mentally. Just be aware of what's going on in your headspace while you practice. Are you telling yourself, this is so hard, my shoulders are so tight, whatnot? And if you are, that's okay. Just be mindful of it and know that you have the power to choose your thoughts that will dictate how you feel. All right, let's focus on our breath. So allow yourself to lean back and breathe as you find that arch in the upper back. All right, in this last breath, allow yourself to arch a little bit more. Draw the shoulder heads back, puff the chest out, breathe. Okay, release your hands, and then slowly, and I really mean slowly, make your way back onto your belly. Okay. If you use the block, you can now shift it over to the other side as we're going to go straight into the second side. Left hand into the ribs. Right hand extends alongside the shoulder, palm facing down. I shift my weight over towards the right side. I clip my right shoulder under. Find a pillow for my head. Top leg, it bends, and the foot behind you acts as that kickstand. Reach the left hand up, and then reach behind you. So you'll see that I'm going to have to lower. Once I found my fingertips, I clasp, I arch, and I breathe. See if you could lean your head back a little bit more, and that helps accentuate the arch and deepen the shoulder opener. Okay, one last breath. All right, slowly release the clasp. Allow yourself to gently roll over onto your belly. Okay. So how did that feel for you? It felt pretty good for me, so I'm hoping the same for you. And if not, just be mindful that things take time to open, and our shoulder area is a very common area for us to experience a lot of tightness and stiffness. So, the more that you put into your practice, the more you're going to get out of it, the easier it will be.
So walk the hands slightly forward, curl the toes, exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And just taking a few moments to do whatever it is that you do in your downward facing dogs. Maybe pedal out the feet, bending into one knee at a time. You can sway the hips side to side. Shake the head out yes and no. Just a few more moments, a few more full deep breaths. Beginning to make your way back to a neutral downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg high back behind us. Stack the hips, bend the knee, circle it out. Go both directions. Let's say 3 one way, 3 the other. And we'll take that right leg high behind us on the inhale. And as you exhale, step that right foot forward in between your hands at the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Just making sure that that right knee is directly over your right ankle as much as possible. Gently drop the left knee at an angle. Catch the skin above your knee, uncurl the toes. We'll keep the right hand down. On the inhale, left arm high. Just opening up. Stay high on those right fingertips so you don't dump or collapse into your shoulder. You can stay perfectly still, or maybe draw a few circles with that left arm, so reaching up, forward, down, and back. We'll do that once more. First, reaching for the ceiling. We'll place that left hand down and switch. Reach the right arm high, so just twisting in the opposite way. So again, stay high on those fingertips to prevent yourself from dumping or collapsing, always thinking about length and space. Again, you can stay still or just begin to circle it out. Reaching up, forward, down, and back. Keep pressing the hips towards the front of the mat. We'll do that once more. Finish by reaching high for the ceiling. You'll place that right hand down. We'll step the left foot up to meet the right, big step. As you inhale, take a halfway lift, hands on shins, heart reaching. Exhale to fold. On the inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. Drop that right hand down, reach the left arm up and over. So grounding down through all four corners of both feet. Again, breathing, stretching through the intercostal muscles. As you inhale, both arms up, palms touch, and switch. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Becoming aware of differences as well as similarities between the two sides of the body. Inhale, both arms up. Let's cactus the arms, lifting the heart, leaning back, hips forward. On the exhale, fold. Take a halfway lift and let it go. From here, interlace the fingers together behind your low back, make a fist. Extend the fist high up towards the ceiling as you begin to fold. If you need, allow for a gentle bend in the knees, just easing into the stretch throughout the backs of the legs. You can always shake the head out yes and no. And free the hands, plant them, and let's just step back into downward facing dog from here. And we'll take the left side, left leg high, stack the hips, bend the knees, circle it out, 3 one way, 3 the other. Just opening up those hips in both directions. Take the left leg high on the inhale, and as you exhale, step it forward. Left knee over the ankle. Gently drop the right knee, uncurl the toes. Keep the left hand down, right arm reaches. So again, it's up to you. Stay still. Or maybe draw those circles, reaching up, forward, down, and back. Hips pressing towards the front of the mat. And we'll take one more. Meeting with our arm, our palm extended towards the ceiling. And place that right hand down and switch. Reach with the left. Staying high on those right fingertips. Maybe drawing a few circles, reaching up, forward, down, and back. And one more. Reach for the ceiling. Place that left hand down. Right foot forward to meet the left, big step. Take a halfway lift and let it go. On the inhale, rise up, reach up, look up. This time we'll drop the right hand down, bend into the knees a lot, and we're going to draw a big circle with the left arm. Both arms up, and we'll switch. Drop the left hand down, bend the knees a lot, big circle with the right arm. Let's do that once more each side. Drop the right, big bend in the knees. Drop the left. Back through circle, take the back bend, lift the heart, cactus the arms, hips forward. On the exhale, fold. Halfway lift, prepare the spine. Plant the hands, step back into downward facing dog. Forward, curl the toes, downward facing dog on the exhale. Let's lift that right leg high back behind us, 3-legged dog. And then bring the right shin forward, coming into single pigeon pose on the right side. Walk the left leg long behind you as you sink your hips. And do your best to keep them square to the front of the mat. It's helpful if you start with your right knee wider than your right hip. We'll place our hands by our sides, deep breath in, lift the heart back, bend first. And on the exhale, fold. So maybe stacking the palms, making a pillow for the forehead. You can stack the fists, bring the earth a little closer to you, or just extend the arms long out in front of you. We'll take 3 deep breaths from here. Next full inhale, hands on the mat, lift the chest. So either staying here a few more breaths, or bend the left knee, maybe even just notice what that feels like. You can reach back for the left foot or ankle with the left hand. If you make that connection, grab the inside of the foot or ankle. Gently draw the heel towards the body. Keep lifting the chest. Don't surrender to gravity, and we'll take a few more breaths. As you exhale, release the foot, hands down to the front of the mat, stepping up and back into three-legged dog, right leg high. Stack the hips, bend the knee, draw a few more circles. If you have a wild thing in your practice and you wish to flip the dog, opening up for a nice front body stretch, take a few moments to do so here. Lifting the hips, opening up across the front of the chest, reaching forward, palm faces down. And back to downward facing dog wherever you are. And we'll take the second side. Left leg high. Left shin comes forward. Noticing one side might be very different than the other, let's honor that. Walk the right leg long behind you, square the hips, hands by the sides, deep breath in, lift the chest. On the exhale, fold. So again, maybe you stack the palms, stack the fists, or reach the arms out long. If you have any discomfort whatsoever in that left knee, keep that left foot flexed. Protect yourself. 3 deep breaths from here. And with your next full inhale, hands on the mat, lift the chest. Again, the choice is yours. The choice is always yours. You can bend the right knee. You can reach back for that foot or ankle, grabbing the inside if you make that connection. Heel towards the body. Maybe even working towards hooking that right elbow crease around the inside of your right foot. If you feel balanced with the lower body, reach the left arm high. Drop it back behind you. Take the bind, lift the heart, lean back. Free the foot. Both hands forward. Three-legged dog from here, left leg high, lifting up and back. Stack the hips, bend the knees, circle it out. If you flipped it on the first side, flip it on the second side, keeping and creating that energetic balance within the body. And back to downward facing dog from here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, softly drop the knees into tabletop. Take a seat on your heels. Lean off to one side and swing those legs out in front of you from underneath you.
Hi, I'm Tom Holland, Bowflex Fitness Advisor. This is the 3-minute perfect plank workout. We're gonna take the plank and we're gonna give you a bunch of different variations. We're gonna do that nonstop for 3 minutes. Let's get started. So we're gonna go right down to the mat. And we're gonna start with a plank and we're just gonna hold that for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and go. So 30 seconds, the regular plank. This is gonna get challenging, so when you need to take breaks, if and when, do that. Perfectly straight line from their shoulders down through their toes. They're holding that. After 30 seconds, we're gonna alternate raising and lowering a foot. So we have about halfway there, 15 more seconds to go. Again, if you need to take breaks, and then jump back in. Long time, 3 minutes, but we're also gonna throw in some side planks, which is gonna give you a little bit of a break. Ready and begin. Alternate raising and lowering a toe, a foot. Not easy, but 3 minutes, we're really gonna challenge that core, really strengthen. Greatest thing about this exercise, it strengthens and it protects. It's gonna protect that lower back at the same time. Great job, ladies. We have 13 more seconds, 13 seconds. Then we're gonna alternate, we're gonna switch to a side plank. We're gonna face the left on our arm, on our right arm, in 3, 2, and great. So up on the right arm, facing to the left side. Now we're really gonna focus on the oblique. Arm up in the air, you can have it on the side if you want. And hold that, great job, not easy. 20 more seconds, and then we're just gonna rotate and do the same thing to the other side. So now we're really targeting the oblique, the side of the abs, the part that's closer to the mat. All right, you have 8 more seconds, and then we're gonna switch. We're gonna rotate right through. 5, 4, 3, 2, excellent. So now switch arms, other direction, and hold. Great job. 3 minutes, challenging. Again, you're gonna build up to this. Hold, 20 more seconds. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna go right back to the regular plank. But hold this, you're getting there. 13 more seconds, great job. Breathe, tight abs, but you're still breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Good, and back to the regular plank. Hold that for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna really push it for the final 30. Not easy. Once again, do what you can do, build up over time, but in 3 minutes, they are really, really gonna target that core. All right, you're halfway there. All right, halfway through this last regular plank, and then for the final 30 seconds, we're really gonna up it. We're gonna do some Spider-Man plank crunches. All right, you have 5, 4, 3, excellent job, and now throw in those knees. You're bringing that knee to the elbow and crunch. Great job. Don't give up. You got to keep that form. Try to keep those bodies straight. You're doing a phenomenal job. Not easy. All right, home stretch, 20 seconds. Super strong, getting the abs, getting the lower back. 3-minute perfect plank workout. Build up to this. A great goal is to be able to do this for 3 minutes straight. All right, you are almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, awesome. If you're interested in more tips just like this, please subscribe to our channel.
Get fit fast with home fitness solutions by Bowflex at bowflex.com. Be fit for life.